Good morning, everyone. Questions, tickers, throw them in the comment box. You know the drill. Good morning, good morning. Questions, tickers, throw in the comment box. We'll start here shortly. Crazy storms in my area. How you doing in your area? Let me know. We've lost power many times here. I was up in the middle of the night with high winds and power outages. So it wouldn't surprise me if we lose power in the middle of this live. I don't know why my chart's changed. Doesn't help the power going out. Screws everything up. Have to reboot all the time. Yeah, insane temperature drop, power outages. We have nasty storms coming, I guess. Lots of ice and snow coming. Ice is the bad part. All right, guys, we'll start here in about 15 seconds. All right, guys. Good morning. Happy Monday, 12/29 in our shortened holiday week again. My trading schedule and live schedule is today, tomorrow, and Friday. Make sure you join me. Links are in the bio if you want to come trade free with me. I have a free Discord and I have a free VIP trial. Be well worth your time. All right, let's get into it, guys. Data, there's nothing today of importance. That was an alert that platinum's dropping. I love alerts. Guys that trade with me know how many alerts I use. So ES, MES. I bet you these numbers are all skewed because markets are still dropping. Open price 69.80, high day 69.84, low day, yep, 69.46. Resistance at high a day and 7,000 above. We will have resistance here at the VWAP at 69.65. Support at low a day and 68.90. The bias is short below this white line at 69.70. Our buys are above that, so we buy above bias, sell below. Our next sell setup now is going to be around 69.57. And you can see this was our last buy signal. So you had the matrix telling us it was going to roll over. The rollover happened and then confirmed. So that always pays 10. It actually paid 20 on that, especially our proprietary momentum indicator boosts our win rate by 20%. So that's ES, the S&P 500. Mean inversions are 7,000 and 6,500. Let's get into RTY, the small caps. It's supposed to be a January effect. They should run in January by percentage. Usually small caps run in January. We'll see if it happens again in 2026. Open price 25.51, high a day 25.57, low a day. Do I have a new low a day? Yes, 25.39. Since I did report resistance at high a day and 25.65. Support at low a day and 2,500. We're short below 25.39. Where? See that? I do this work and then it didn't save when my computer shut off on me. So 25.39. Nope, no, short 25.51. Sorry. There's our bias line. So we're taking shorts below that. Our next short available is here. We're going to be long above bias. Let's zoom in. And guys, if you want to see better charts, you can follow me on YouTube at Student Alpha if you want to see the horizontal charts. So there you have it. Our next short setup. Well, where in the heck is my... Is it on there? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was thinking my stuff was glitching out, but you know, the power constantly shutting off hasn't helped. If you have questions or tickers, throw them in the comment box. Welcome. I'll go through my futures. The spot and my swing trades. Then I answer your questions before I get to pre-market volume leaders. So gold, guys, metals. You guys watching this massive sell over 10%. So Friday was 3-something sigma move, and today's 3-something sigma move in the other direction. You're watching history in the making. This is crazy whiplash. Whipsawing, right? So for XAU, the underlier of my gold futures here, just subtract 20. For my traders, I did a free workshop yesterday on how to manipulate these charts, move them around, and do all that stuff. If you join my VIP program, I've uploaded this hour video on how to do all this manipulation. Free for my VIPs. For the ones that didn't make it. The ones that were there got to do it live. The ones that didn't make it, you can watch it anytime, right? So open price 45.66, high day 45.82, low a day, we have a new low a day, way down there, 44.04, searching for support, resistance at above 45.10 and high a day, which is right here. So this is the all-time high anchored VWAP and daily VWAP. This is going to be a strong resistance field. We're short below that. And then it's searching for support. Everybody's asking me, when do you buy long again? You got to let it find support first, guys. Should be coming into support here at some point, but you just have to let the sell-off continue before you can buy again. Right now, we are taking shorts intraday. So that is gold, and spot is the same. So let me look. Yep, she's searching for support. Probably going to enter this field here that I've drawn out before. Let her drop before we take long. So we're shorting right now. We're taking shorts in the warm. Who would have thought, right? It's been a hot minute since we've taken shorts in metals because they've been running so hot. If you have questions or tickers, throw them in the comment box. All right, silver. Man, this one was crazy. So this anchored this VWAP is also the all-time. It's the same anchor, the same price. Again, I don't know. None of my work saved. I'll have to go back in and do it. But I have the numbers, guys. Open price 81.67, high day 82.67, low a day $9 lower. Resistance at 77.57, and then high a day, support at low a day, and then 70. Bias is short below 76.14. The daily's long. Mean reversion levels are 70 and 90. Crazy movement. Crazy movement. For the underlier, from those that subtract 59 from my numbers there. All right, platinum. Let's look at. Man, I wish. Can you guys hear? Can you hear the storms here? I'm surprised I'm still live right now. I'm surprised my internet hasn't kicked off. So my traders that trade with me, I don't know. We might be kicked out of Zoom. We'll see. Platinum is still dropping. Again, my numbers are not on here. This is crazy. See, I save this work, lose power, and nothing saved. Discouraging, right? But I have them here. I'll rebuild my charts for my war room. Open price 25.46, high day 25.84, low day 22.62, resistance at high day and 25.90, support at 24.10 and low a day. Where are my numbers off? My numbers are off. You believe that? I'll go ahead and correct them. All right, anyway, non-money oscillators are neutral at 18 and 16. The VIX is at 14. Looks like the markets want to sell if we look at the futures and the indices, which means as I get to my swing trades, Tesla's has dropped to 468. It hit 499 a day and a half trading day and a half ago. Nvidia's currently 187. It went up to 192. Remember I talked about this all-time high here? My stop loss is now this red line from my 95 and $100 buy, hiding right behind that. So using the VWAP shield and this candle, try to stay in this trade. Otherwise, I'm getting out. I'm jumping out of this trade. BBAI is in the area of interest, currently 566. It's a buy between 5 and 6. My position's 550. My stop loss is currently 399. QBTS is at 25.25. Support at 21. My stop loss is 18.68 from my $8 buy. Bitcoin's at 87,000. Ethereum is at 2,900. Again, I think everybody's pointing the fact that the cycle is over. The fat lady is singing on crypto right now until the next cycle. If you want to learn how to do this, guys, I offer a money back guarantee on my course. I offer free Discord, link in the bio, and trade with me 7 days live. All right, so let's get to your questions here before I talk about. Yeah, the wind does sound like a train's running. It's crazy. They're calling for even some tornadoes this time of year. So let me scroll back, take a look at everything for you guys, see what questions you have. Copper. Let's get into copper. It's, there you go, XCU. Huge discount. Same thing, it's come right into my area of interest. It tried to close this gap and then broke. So right now it's like 549 to 550 is that buy zone, where if you bought in around here, you have a tight stop loss maybe right below this. So buying now, stop loss at 544. This is a huge, all metals are giving huge percentage backs. Guys, what do I always tell my guys? There's a high velocity sell overhead when you run this hard. That's a 6% drop. So it's actually currently at buy level. You're going to have to zoom in on the fractals to see if it holds. But if you buy in around here, I'd have a stop loss right there pretty tight and then try to run that back up. Right? So, and then next would be 540 below that. So there's copper. 2026, Ido Cohen. Is that a question? It's going to be a recession year. 2026 is going to be a down market. Roosters, or the hens are coming home to roost. Yeah, it's cold out, Dave. Let's see. Scrolling down, seeing what other questions you guys have. Silver support. Probably 70 if it keeps dropping. 70. And then below that could be 68. Yep. 68.50 or 70. Look at this. Look at this move. What percentage drop is this? So you guys on Instagram can see it. It's dropped 13% so far. We had a 10% drop last night and then a recovery, and then it dropped a second time. Guys, a major bank got liquidated last night in the futures market. Margin called and liquidated. That's bad. It means the Fed had to pump $34 billion, had to print $34 billion more dollars. A major bank failure. Am I staying in platinum? I'm no longer in platinum. I took profit on multiple swings, got kicked out of my last swing, and I'm looking to rebuy platinum. Waiting for key level support. And silver reversal, we'll see. Guys, you don't buy the dip, you buy signs of support after the dip. So that's what we're going to do. If you want to know how to do it, finance with Torin, come to my war room, bro. We'll guide you through it. All right, questions over on YouTube. First day in the group. I feel like a complete novice, Ben. Thanks for the compliment on the content. Yeah, so in my war room, guys, you're going to trade live with me, and I do a lot of education. Right? We don't spam buy and sell calls. We're very patient. We take high conviction trades. Sometimes we hit them in the first 10 minutes. Sometimes it takes us 40 minutes to hit the trades. But in that downtime, I do a lot of Q&A with folks. And that's why my guys continue to succeed in my war room. All right, so if you have other questions or tickers, you can throw them in the comment box. Talk about pre-market. Listen, pre-market, again, there's none of interest. It's going to be this way probably this whole week, as volume is abnormal in the markets, believe it or not, even though there's been a lot of high volume in selling in the futures markets. The traditional markets are slow. Most of the hedge fund managers are off right now, so they're not moving money. And that's how it goes. The NASDAQ. Got a question for the NASDAQ. Let's look at it. I have it over here. NASDAQ. There you go. Let's see. So I put in this resistance zone where it turns. So overhead resistance is 25,725 to about 25,825, that 100-point resistance zone where these sellers exist in these wicks, and it's going to turn back down. It's hunting support off of its all-time high at 25,200, right? So your daily is long, but intraday, you are a short seller in the NASDAQ. And your next short would be about 25,500 if it hits that level and rejects. So there you go. CHH, Choice Hotels. Let's look at it. John Fain, let's look at it. You can see how I manipulate the charts relatively quickly. If you're in my VIP, you get the hour video on how to do this. One of the benefits, I have multiple tutorials in there to help you out. Let's go back on all on this one. Let's set a couple anchor VWAPs. Let's do the IPO here. Let's do, is that a double top? Look at this. One, here's the neckline. There's the second top. When we break the neckline, that's your short signal. And it broke it right at this level. Looks like it's going to head down. So that means resistance is about 110. So 100 to 110. Right now, with downside support about 62 on the larger time frames. John Fain, you have to let me know your position in that, and we can talk about it in the war room. Right now, it's not looking too good, although this is a high volume bounce right here. So, what do we got? It looks like we have momentum shift on the daily, and it's starting to turn, and we're heading into its dividend. Choice Hotels was cut from a hold to a buy. So what a hold means is, when you get analyst ratings, hold means keep it, it's going to move at the same pace as the markets. Buy means they're calling it a buy. So there you have it. Entry here, Doc Fain, if you like it, would have a stop loss right below your swing low at 83. All right. Did I go over BBAI? I did, Morgan. It's still in the buy zone. My entry is 550. Stop loss is still 399. So, all right, guys. Well, again, no pre-market volume leader. I don't think there'll be any this week. I'll be here tomorrow and Friday. Click the link in my bio. Come trade with me for 7 days free. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Otherwise, I'll see you in the war room.